Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is quotes 262. Today, we're going over some quotes by Bruce Willis. It's the first time we're doing him, but we're actually going to cover 4 of his quotes today. All right, let's take a look at the first one. Balding, like going bald. Balding is God's way of showing you are only human. He takes the hair off your head and puts it in your ears. Yeah, I have kind of heard this before too. Unfortunately, this does happen to some men as they get older. And we do know that Bruce Willis, unfortunately for him, he did have some premature balding. I think he started going bald in his 30s. But let's continue with the note here. This quote by Bruce Willis shows he has some natural humor. It also shows he doesn't have a big head, somebody that's, too proud of himself or thinks he's so great. And that he tries to be down to earth. Okay. He didn't let the vanity, the state of being vain, loving yourself, of premature balding slow down his career. Yeah, he went the way like some basketball players go. He just decided to shave it all off and be more like a skinhead. In all the Die Hard movies, he seemed to be mostly this way. So, but didn't slow down his career. He looked just as good. A lot of women still thought he was very handsome. Remember he married Demi More and, had a lot of kids with Demi More. So, okay. Anyway, let's continue. Let's look at the second quote. Second quote is this. I'm much more proud of being a father than being an actor. Okay. This quote shows, even though he divorced, remember he did divorce Demi Moore. They did, I think, have 4 kids. Those Hollywood marriages are tough. Actually, their marriage lasted close to 10 years. That's pretty good for a Hollywood marriage. So, but anyway, he is still a family man. So even though he's divorced, he's still a family man to his children and takes his parental duties seriously. Okay, good. Let's look at the third quote here. You can't undo the past. Yeah, this is true. You did something, you can't, you can try to make up for it some, but you can't really completely erase it. You can't undo the past, but you can certainly not repeat it or try not to repeat it again. Okay. This quote by Bruce Willis shows he is smart enough to try to learn from his mistakes. That's another one that we often kind of cover in some of these votes. In these quotes, like these quotes in these videos, and improve himself. Okay, good. And the last quote we're going to cover today. Everybody, no matter how old you are, is around 24, 25 in their heart. Okay. Bruce Willis is trying to say that most people long to be young at heart or want to be young at heart. Even when their body is getting older, they still feel like, I'm still the same person. And perhaps one should try to stay young at heart. I don't know if everybody's successful at this. I think some people are not successful at this, but one should try to do it. And I think that's what Bruce Willis is trying to say here. Anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.